Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Ignorant Intellectual on Media. Today, we're doing the next episode of the top 100 movies of all time, a review by father and daughter. We've done 15 of them so far, so this would be the 16th one. And the 16th one is Titanic, film directed by James Cameron, starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet. And it's basically about the sinking of the Titanic. Very long movie, very expensive movie, but Cameron did a brilliant job on it. And it's basically two movies in one. So the first half of the film is a romance between Leonardo DiCaprio, who's kind of like a lower class kind of guy. He ends up getting on the Titanic because of a game of poker. He wins from two, I think they're Polish guys or German guys. And he ends up dead because of it. But anyways, and Kate Winslet, who's like the upper crust of rich society, but actually she's no longer rich anymore because her mother, they're kind of like aristocracy, but this was during the time when the aristocracy was more name than wealth, right? Wealth kind of went into the private industry, right? So anyway, so they're on board, and she's engaged to a gentleman who has lots of money and will save their family name, but she ends up falling in love with Leonardo DiCaprio, a lower class kind of guy instead. And the whole first part of the film is about their romance on the Titanic. And then the second part of the film is basically a disaster film. So, where they end up hitting the iceberg and sinking. So, yeah, it was an extremely memorable film. I remember watching it back in when did this film come out? I think it was 97. Remember watching it back then. And I still remember parts from it. It's one of the great romance films of all time. And but I don't think it's Cameron's best film. Cameron's best film, I think, is The Terminator. But it may be because I'm a guy. And the thing about this film, which isn't for other films, is you don't notice the length of time. You're there for 3 hours and 15 minutes watching a film, and you don't realize the time, right? So many films that are longer like that, you notice the time. You're looking up at the time and seeing how long this film is. Some films even like 2 hours 10 minutes, 2 hours 15 minutes. You're sitting there going, they could have edited this film and made it like an hour and a half. What's with the extra 45 minutes? But with Titanic, brilliant film. Even though some of the CGI or the like the movement where you get the ship at the beginning, you can tell it's CGI, it's not real, but overall it's still a great film. But like I said, Cameron had better films. Aliens with an S, the second in the Alien franchise. Terminator 1 and 2, both better than this. Avatar was a really good film as well. Yeah. So he's made some really great films. Canadian guy as well. So, all right. So, what did you think of it?
I think it was a really good movie. It deserves to be higher on the list, actually. And the way he just portrayed, like, the whole ship, like, all the decorations, details, and stuff, like, that was really captivating. And I was not bored at all within that 3 hour movie. Like, I was just locked in, just watching it the whole time. But I was kind of disappointed at the ending because, really, what's his name? Jack?
Jack.
He really could have lived. He really could have found something to stay up on. But I don't know. I guess he didn't have that much will to live. But yeah, I just wanted a happy ending for both of them because, hey, it's a love story. But overall, I love the film.
So yeah, there has been, like, since that film's come out, people have, there's always been conversations about why Jack didn't live. I mean, why didn't he get up on the door? I think it was a door, anyways. That Kate Winslet on. What was her name in the film? I can't remember. And So she was up on the door to get out of the water, otherwise she's going to freeze to death, right? So why didn't he just get up on top of her? But you saw that at the beginning when they did find the door. Okay, let's call it a door. I'm not sure if it was, but the big piece of wood. You saw him get up when she was on it, and basically it flipped over and turned. So there's too much weight on the door to support both of them. But there's nothing stopping him from finding something else to get up on. But if you looked around, all you saw was dead people and people that are, struggling in the water, and maybe he didn't want to leave her. He wanted to make sure that she was good. She was okay. The funny thing is the question that popped into my head with this film at the end of the film was, I wonder if you went back in time when Jack was in that restaurant or whatever it was where he was playing poker with those guys, and you told him the story of what would happen if he got onto the ship, whether he would get on the ship.
I think he would still, compared to the life that he had. Well, I'm assuming he had a boring, mediocre life.
Because even though the film was like over 3 hours long, so you'd figure it would, but it was only like maybe a 24-hour period. The whole film was in like within 24 or 48 hours or something, right? It wasn't very long, right? So would he trade? He's probably in his early 20s in this film. Would he trade the next 50 years for the 2 days he spent with Kate Winslet to save her life? I wonder if he would or not. It's an interesting question. I think it's more of a yes than a no, I think. But I don't know. It's all fictional characters. What can you do, right? But anyway, so that was a great film. It deserves to be on the top 100. And I think actually the other two films that I've mentioned, I don't think they have aliens on this, but I could be wrong. But I know that the Terminator is on this top 100 higher up. So, and I don't think Avatar is on this. So, they do have Alien, but I don't think they have Aliens. But we'll see as we go up, right? So, but I know Terminator's on the list, so he has at least two films on the top 100. But Titanic, great film. So let's do a scratch, see what it is. I bet you it's just the Titanic, right? It's going to be this boat. It's probably going to be the boat, I think. All right, so film number 16, Titanic by James Cameron. Let's see what's underneath. Is it the boat?
What the hell is that?
Yeah, it's the front of the boat with, I don't know what the light is shining from it.
I don't know what that triangle is.
Well, that's the boat coming towards you, and this looks like a light coming from the boat onto the water, but I'm not sure. What do you think it is? It's the boat, obviously, but coming at you like you're the camera.
Just like bad illustration.
So that's Titanic. Next up is Requiem for a Dream. Brutal film. Nobody's watched it. It's one of those films that probably you only watch once, but you think is great. But we'll see what my daughter thinks of it, because I don't think she's seen that one. All right, so that was Titanic, the 15th film. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up. Think about subscribing. That would be great. And we'll talk to you in the next one when we do Requiem for a Dream. All right, bye for now.
Bye.
All right.